Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Core in a session May-June 2022 Paper 3-1. So let's start with question 1. Question number 1, Part A, write the number 6.5 million in figures. We know that 1 million has 6 zeros and 6.5 million means 6.5 million. 6, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Now for part B, write this number correct to the nearest 10. So the digit at the 10 place is 3 and the next digit is 8, that is more than 5. So we add 1 in 3. So we have 6, 5, 4 and replace this 8 with 0. Now for part C, work out this. Okay, so 6 times 5 plus 12 divides 3. This is 34. Right. Now for part D, from this list of numbers, write down in the first part a factor of 48. Okay, the factors of 48 are 1. Let me write down the factors of 48. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24 and 48. These are the factors of 48, right? And from the list, 16 is a factor of 48, right? Okay, now for the second part, a cube number. So cube number is 64. 4 cube is 64. Cube number is basically a number whose cube root exists. So 64. Okay, a prime number that has only factors are 1 and itself. So 9, 16, 18, 29. So 29, yes, 29 is a prime number. All right, let me check the others. 57, no, the rest of the not the prime numbers. Okay, now for part E, find the value of this expression. So let's use a calculator. Square root of 0.001225. This is equivalent to 0.035. Right. Now for part F, find the reciprocal of 8. The reciprocal of 8 is 1 by 8. Now part G, find the value of 8 power 0. This is 1. Now part H, 1, write 180 as a product of its prime factors. Okay, so 180 is, we can say 10 times 18 is 180 and 10 is 2 times 5 and 18 is 3 times 6 is 18. And here we have 2 times 5 times 3. 6 is not a prime number. This is 2 times 3 is 6. Right. Now let me arrange. We have 2 appear twice. 2 times 2. This is 3 times 3 and times 5. So this is a prime factorization of 180. Now for the second part, find the lowest common multiple of 160 and 180. So write down the prime factorization of 180 first. That we already did. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, right? And do the prime factorization of 160. 160 is again 10 times, let me do here, 160, this is equals to 16 times 10 and 16 is 2 times 8 is 16 and 10 is 2 times 5 is 10. 2, 2 and 5 is a prime, 8 is not a prime, so 8 is 2 cube, right? So we can say 2 times 2 cube times 2 times 5, right? This is a prime factorization for 160. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, another 2 and 5, right? Now for LCM, we have to pick the common multiples, common first. So 2 is common, this 2 is common, 2, 2, 2, and this 5 is common, right? Let me write down the common ones. So 2 times 2 times 5. Now the rest of the uncommons are 2, 2, 2 and 3, 3. Times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So we have 2 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 exponent 5, 3 exponent square times 5. Now let me simplify the LCM. 2 exponent 5 times 3 square and times 5. This is 1440. Right. Now for the part I. The mass of an aircraft m tons is 473 tons. Correct to the nearest tons. Complete this statement about the value of m. Okay, so we need to find the upper and the lower bound, the maximum and the minimum value. So 473 tons, we add 1 by 2, right? And in 473, we subtract 1 by 2 to get the maximum and the minimum, right? So let me simplify. 1 divides 2 is 0 0.5, right? So add 473. 473.5. 473.5 is the maximum value, and 473 minus 0 0.5 is 472.5. This is a minimum value. So we can say the range of m is between 473.5 to 472, sorry, and 473.5, right? Question number 2, part A. Write down the number of sides of hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. Okay, part B. In a triangle ABC, AB equals to AC. This side and this side, 2 sides are same. Part 1, write down the mathematical name of this type of triangle. When 2 sides are same, the triangle is isosceles triangle. Right. Now for the second part, measure angle CAB. Okay, CAB. CAB. This angle we have to measure. Right. Let's use a protector to measure it. Okay. Let me measure that angle. Yes. So this is 120 and here we have 125. So it is 124 degrees. So this angle is 124. Right. Now for third part, write down the mathematical name of angle CAB. That angle is an obtuse angle because it is more than 90. Right. Now for part C, show that the interior angle of regular pentagon is equals to 108. Okay. So we have the formula for interior measure of each interior angle of regular pentagon is n minus 2 times 180 divides n. N is the number of sides, and we know that pentagon has 5 sides. Right. So we have to do 5 minus 2 divides 5 and times 180. We will get the measure of each interior angle. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 and then divides 5. This is 108. So we have showed that each interior angle of regular pentagon is 108. Now for part D, ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD. The reflex angle at D is 248 degrees. Right. Find the angle DCB. DCB. This angle we have to find. So it is a parallelogram. Opposite angles are same. This angle is same as this, and this angle is same as this angle. Right. So first let me find this angle. So the whole circle is 360. So we can find this angle by doing 360 degree minus 248. Right. Let me calculate. 360 minus 248. This is 112. 112 degrees. So if this angle is 112, this angle is also 112. Opposite angles. Let's say this angle is x and this is x. Right. And sum of all angles of a quadrilateral is add up to 360, right? So let's say you can say x plus 112 plus 112 equals to 360, right? So we have 2x equals to 360 minus 112 plus 112, 224. right? 360 minus 224. This is 136. So 2x equals to 136, right? And to get the value of x dividing by 2, we have 68. So x is equals to 68. So this angle is 68. So this angle is also equals to 68. So we can say that angle DCB is 68 degrees, right? Now for part A, the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 3, 5, 7. Find the size of the largest angle in the triangle. So we know that sum of all angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. So we can say the first angle is 3x, the second is 5x, and the third is 7x. This sum equals to 180. Right. So let me solve for x first. 3 plus 5 plus 7, 15x. 15x equals to 180. And what is x? 180 divide 15. 180 divide 15. 12. X value is 12, right? So we have to find the size of the larger angle. So this is 3 times 5, 12, 3x, 5x, 7x. 7 is a larger one. So we can say that larger angle is 7x. 7 times 12. 7 times 12 is 84. That is 84 degrees. Question number 3. Sachin, his wife, and 3 children go on a coach holiday. So 2 adults, right, and 3 children's. Okay, part A. Each adult ticket cost $375 and each child ticket cost $194. Work out the total cost of the tickets. Okay, so the total cost, adult tickets are 2. So 2 times of the adult tickets, 375, plus 3 times of the child ticket is 194. We will get the total cost, right? 2 times 375 plus 3 times 194. This is $1,332. Now for part B, a meal cost $110 plus a service charge of 18%. Calculate the total cost of the meal. So first we need to find 18% of 110. Right. So 18% of 110. This is 19.8. So this 19.8 is the service charges. So we add 19.8 in. So for the total cost, we have the cost is 110 and plus the service charges 19.8. So we add 110 here. So this is equals to $129.8. Now for part C, one day the temperature at midday is 16 degree. At midnight the temperature has fallen by 23 degree. Work out the temperature at midnight. Okay, so right, so for midnight we have given the information that the temperature has fallen by 23 degree, right? So from in 16 we subtract 23 because temperature has fallen 23. So 16 minus 23, that is minus 7 degree. 16 subtract 23, right? Now for part D, Sachin spent $768 on holiday. He spent 3 by 8 of this amount on presents. Find how much he spent on presents. 3 by 8 of this amount, 768, yes, right? So 3 divides 8 of 768 is 288. So he spent $288 on presents. For part E, there are 604 passengers on a holiday. So total number of passengers we have given. Part 1, the coach company uses coaches which can carry 46 passengers. One coach carry 46 passenger. Work out the number of coaches needed. So one coach carry 46 passengers. X coach carries 604 passengers. So how can we find the value of x? We have to make a ratio x by 1 equals to 604 divide 46. So we will get X, the number of coaches. 604 divides 46. So this is 13.13, or if because number of coaches must be in the exact, so we can say 14 is better, right, to carry the total number of passengers. Now for the second part, 268 of the 64 passengers are women. Find the percentage of passengers who are women. Okay, so 268 are women out of the total, multiply by 100, right? So 268 divide 604 times 100, this is 44.37, or we can say 44.4% are women, right? Now for part F, a coach travels at an average speed of 54 km/h. Find how long in hours and minutes the coach takes to travel 126 km, right? So we have given the speed and the distance, and we have to find out the time. So using the formula, speed equals to distance over time, right? And from here, what is time? Time is distance divide speed. So the time is, distance we have given is 126 km, divides the time is 54 km/h. So we will get this time in terms of hours, right? Okay, now let me simplify. 126 divides 54. This is 2.3 hours. So basically 2 hours and how much minutes? So subtract 2 and times by 60, 20 minutes. 2 hours, 20 minutes. Question number 4, part A. The diagram shows a right-angled triangular prism. Now for first part, on the 1 centimeter square grid, complete a net of this prism. One face has been drawn for you. Okay. So we have to find the faces. So the bottom face you can see is a rectangle that is 7 and 3, 7 by 3. This is already drawn for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3. Yes, 7 by 3. The bottom is done. Now what is this front face? This front face, this is 7, and what is this side? So we know that this is a right angle triangle. We can find this side by using Pythagoras theorem, right? So let's say this side is x, that is equals to square root of 4 square plus 3 square, right? So now let me calculate. 4 square is equals to 16 and 3 square equals to 9, and that is 25, and square root of 25 equals to 5. So that side is equals to 5 for 7 and 5, right? And what is this back side? So this back side is also, the base is 7, right? And this is 4, 7, 4, right? So let me draw this. So first we're moving in this way, like we did the base, right? And then the left side, the back side, and then the front. So backs is 7, 4. So let me draw 7, 4. So this is already 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Let me draw this. This is a back side, right? And then we'll do the front side and then do triangles. Okay. Right. Now you can see the front side is, this is 7 and this is 5. So 7 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Right. Okay, and the two triangles as well. So this is 3 and 4. So this shape is 3, 1, 2, 3, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, this point, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, this point. So this is a right angle triangle, 3, 4, and this side is 5, the hypotenuse. This is a second triangle, and we have done with the net of this triangular prism, right? Now for the second part, work out the volume of this prism. So the volume of rectangular prism is area of cross section multiply by the height, or we can say the length, right? Okay, so area of cross section. So the cross sections are triangles. So we have to find area of a triangle, that is base, half base times height. Base is 3 and the height is 4. So we have to do half 3 times 4 times the length of this prism, that is equals to 7. So times by 7. Okay, let me calculate this. 3 times 4 divides 2 and then times by 7. This is 42 centimeter cube is the volume of this triangular prism. Now for part B, the diagram shows a rectangle with the 6 concurrent circles inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each circle touches the adjacent circle and the sides of the rectangle. The radius of each circle is 8 centimeter. If the radius is 8 centimeter, what is diameter? Diameter is 2 times of radius. 2 times of 8, that is 16 centimeter is the diameter. The whole diameter 16, 16, 16, right? Now for part 1, show that the length of the rectangle is 48 centimeter. This is a length, right? And how can we calculate the length of this rectangle? The length of this rectangle is basically, we have to add the diameter 3 times. This is a diameter. So this diameter is 16, this is 16, and this is 16, right? So we add the diameter and we will get the length. So length of the rectangle is 3 times of the diameter, that is 3 times of 16, and that is equals to 3 times 16, this is 48. 3 times of 16 is 48 centimeter. This is a length of the rectangle, 48 centimeter, right? Now let me find the width as well, because the width, you guys can see, is this way. We have a diameter. This diameter is 16 and this diameter is also 16. So we add 16 twice, or we can say 2 times of 16 is 32 is the width. This is 32 centimeter, right? Now for the second part, find the area of the rectangle, give the units of your answer. So area of a rectangle is length times width. We got the length, that is 48 centimeter, and the width is 32 centimeter, and the unit is centimeter square, right? 48 times 32. 48 times 32 is 1536. 1536 centimeter square is the area of this rectangle. Now for part 3, calculate the percentage of the rectangle that is shaded. Okay, so for the percentage that is shaded, we have to find the shaded area divides the total area multiply by 100, right? As we know that the total area is 1536, let me find the shaded area. So from the total area, we have to subtract the area of 6 circles, because 6 circles are not shaded. So what is area of a circle? Area of a circle is pi r square, right? So we have pi, and the radius we have given is 8 square, right? So 8 square is 64. So we have 64. Pi is the area of one circle. This is 64 pi, 64 pi, 64 pi. So as we know that we have 6 concurrent circles inside the rectangle. So for the shaded area, we have to do total area subtract 6 times of 6 pi, right? Okay, so the shaded area, the total area is 1536, area of a rectangle, minus 6 times of area of a circle, that is 64 pi, right? So let me simplify. 6 times 64 times 3.14 is this, and 1536, subtract answer. This is 330.24. Right, now let me find out the percentage. So substituting in this formula, so we have 330.24 divides the total, that is 1536, and multiply by 100, right? Okay, times by 100 and dividing by 1536, this is equals to 21.5 is percent of the rectangle is shaded. question number 5, part A. The grid shows a point A. This is a point A. Now for part 1, write down the coordinates of point A. X coordinate is 3 and the Y coordinate is 1. So we have 3, 1. Right. Now for the second part, on the grid, plot the point B at -1, 3. So X is -1 and the Y is 3. So this is point B. Right. Now for part C, C is a point on the grid whose coordinates are whole numbers. On the grid, mark the point C so that the triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle is a triangle having two sides are same, right? So A to B, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then 1 and 2, same 1 and 2 downward. So these are the coordinates for C. So here we have C, and this triangle is isosceles triangle. Let me show you. Connecting ABC. The side AB and AC is same, right? This is an isosceles triangle. So the coordinates of C are -1, -1, right? Now for part B, the diagram shows a rhombus. 1. Write down the order of rotational symmetry. So order of rotational symmetry is of a rhombus. Okay. So the rotational symmetry means when we rotate the given shape up to 360 degree, the shape stays the same. So when we rotate from this side, it stays the same, and from this side it stays the same. So it has two order of rotational symmetry. On the diagram, draw all lines of symmetries. Okay, so if I draw this line, both are symmetrical, right? Or if I draw this line, both sides are symmetrical. So these are only two lines of symmetries for the rhombus. Part C, the grid shows triangles A, B, and C. Now for part 1, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. So A to B. So this is obviously, this is enlargement, and the scale factor of enlargement is, we have the new is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the old is 2. So we can say the scale factor is 4 divides 2. This is equals to 2. The new one divides the old one, right? Okay, and we need to find the center of enlargement. Yes. Okay, so to find the center, this is obviously, this point is a center because this point is same and the rest of the 2 points are different. So 2 and 1 is the center, right? This is a center of enlargement. So it is enlargement with a scale factor of 2, and the center of enlargement is 2, 1, right? Now for second part, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle C. Okay, so A and C. So as you can see, A to C, it is a rotation, right? And this rotation is clockwise and 180 degree. And what is the center of rotation? Let me join the points, right? And this with this, and this point with this. So it passes through the origin. So it means it is rotation clockwise 180 degree about origin, right? Rotation 180 degree about origin. Origin, right? Okay, now for the third part, draw the image of a triangle A after translation by the vector -5 and 3. So means 5 units left and 3 units up, right? So A. So let me move 5 units left, this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So the coordinate is -3, 4. Now for this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. That is 0, 4. And this point is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, and 3. So this point is minus 3 and 6. Right. So this is the triangle A after translation. 5 units left and 3 units up, right? This is a transformed A prime, let's say. Now for part B, triangle A after a reflection in a line y equals to minus 2. So let me draw the line y equals to minus 2. This is a line y equals to minus 2. Right. Okay, so as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3. So for this point, we move 3 units down to reach the line y equals to minus 2. So same, we have to move 1, 2, and 3 units down, right? So from this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This. And this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is the shape of the triangle A of the reflection in a line y equals to minus 2. Yes, let's say this is A double prime. Question number 6, part A. A football team has W wins and D draws. The team scored 3 points for each win and 1 point for each draw. Write an expression in terms of W and D for the total number of points scored by the team. So the total number of points, 3 wins plus 1 draw. So 1 D or just D, right? Now for part B, Athletic, Rovers, and United are 3 football teams. Athletic have a point score of X. So Athletic for X. Rover have 12 points more than Athletic point score. So this is X plus 12. And United have 3 points fewer than twice Athletic points. So the twice Athletic point is 2x and then minus 3. This is for United. Okay, and the total point score of all 3 team is 121. Use your information to write down an equation in terms of x. Solve your equation to work out the point score for each team. Okay. So the total score is given. So we have x, first team, the second Rover, and the third is United. 2x minus 3. This sum is equals to 121, right? Now let me simplify. X plus 2x, 4x. And this is equals to 121 and 12 minus 3. 12 subtract 3 is 9 and 121 subtract 9, that is 112. 112 and dividing by 4, 28. So x is equals to 28. Now for each team we have to do, right? Now for Athletic we have just x, right? So x is 28. So for Athletic we have 28 points, right? So for Rover we have to do x plus 12, right? So Athletic is x, Rover is x plus 12, and United is 2x minus 3. X is 28 plus 12. 28 plus 12, that is 40 for United Rovers, right? And for the last United, that is equals to 2 times of 28 minus 3. 2 times 28, subtract 3, that is 53 points for United, right? Now for part C, simplify. In the first, we have A, and the B and B terms. Okay, so let me combine the A terms. 4A plus 5B minus 5A, sorry, this is A, minus 3B and plus 6B. So the A are 4 plus 5A and the b term is minus 3 plus 6b. So 4 plus 9 is 5 is 9a and plus 3b. Now for second part, we have to simplify this. 6 times 2 is 12x plus 6 minus 5x plus 5 times 2 is 10. So 12 subtract 5 is 7x. 12 minus 5 is 7x, yes. 7x plus 16, because 10 plus 6 equals to 16. So the simplified answer is 7x plus 16. Right, now for part D, solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. Okay, let me apply here the substitution elimination method. Let's do it. Okay, so multiply the first equation with minus 2 and the second equation with 3. Let me eliminate y, x first. Okay, 3 times 2 is minus 6x, minus 2 times 5 is 10y, and minus 22. 2 times 3 is 6x, minus 3 times 3 is 9y, and 3 times 2 is 6 and 0, right? So let me add the two equations. We can cancel 6x and minus 6x, minus 19y equals to 20 minus 22, 60 minus 22, sorry, 38. And divide 19. This is 2, minus 2, y is minus 2. So we got the value for y, that is equals to negative of 2. Now substitute that value of y into first equation or second equation to get x. Okay, so 3 times x plus 5 times of minus 2 equals to 11. I'm putting in first equation, right? Okay, so 3x equals to 11. This negative sign shift here to the plus, and 5 times 2 is 10. So 11 plus 10, that is 21. X is equals to 21 divides 3, that is equals to 7. Yes. So the x is 7 and the y is minus 2. Question number 7, part A. A class of 15 students take 2 tests in science and paper 1 and paper 2. The scores for each student are shown in the table, right? Now for the first part, complete the scatter diagram. The first 13 points have been plotted for you, right? The first 13 points. Now paper 1 is 23, paper 2 is 30. So 23 and 30. This is paper 1 here and paper 2 is here. 23 and 30. Okay, so 20, this is 21. Between 20 and 20, okay, 20, 21, 22 and 23. This is 23 and 30, right? Let me draw the straight line till 30. So this is a point 30 here, you can see, right? Now the last point is 42 and 58, right? 42, 40, 41 and 42 and 58. We have 58. This point is 58. Okay, this point and this line is 40, 41 and 42, right? So these are the two missing plotted points. Now for second part, what type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? Okay, so type of correlation you can see. So paper 1, so the marks of paper 1 increase. So, and for paper 2, for paper 1 increase, the paper 2 also increase. So it is increasing correlation, right? So it is a positive one. So we can say it is a positive correlation. When one quantity increase, other quantity also increase, right? Okay, now for the third part on the grid, draw a line of best fit. So let's draw the line of best fit. As you can see, we have this grid. So make sure the line passes through as many points as we can. That is a line of best fit. If I do this, it only passes to 2 points. This 1 point, this more than 1 point, yes, and this or this. Okay, let me draw this as a line of best fit because it passes through 4 points. This is the maximum one, right? Okay, now for number 4, another student scored 24 on paper 1. Use your line of best fit to find an estimate for this their score on paper 2. Okay, so paper 1 is 24. So paper 1, 24. Let me use the line of best fit. Here we have 24. Right, let me find the score on this line. So this part answer is different. Your answer might be different because it purely depend on your line of best fit. 31, 32, 33, 32, sorry, 32. I got 32 according to my line of best fit, right? Now for part B, 140 students choose which subject they want to study. 122 students choose biology, 55 students choose chemistry, 2 students do not choose biology and do not choose chemistry. Okay, so out of 140, 2 does not choose any subject. So 2 is outside, right? Now the total number left are 138. So we already take 2, right? Now for first part, complete the Venn diagram. So if I can say that biology and chemistry, their intersecting points is X. Let's say X student choose both subjects, right? So the biology is 122. So this is 122 minus X in this portion, and here we have 55 minus X. And the total we know is equals to, now not 140, it is 138, right? So let me solve for X. 122 minus X plus 55 minus X. The sum of all these three equals to 138. 138. So we have plus X and minus X is cancelled. So we have just minus X, and this is equals to 138, shifting 55 minus 55, and shifting 122 minus 122. This is minus 39. So minus 39, we can cancel negative sign. So X value is 39, right? So here in the intersection is 39, means 39 students choose both subjects. And what about biology? 122 subtract 39, that is 83. And 55 minus 39, 16 students choose chemistry, right? Okay, now yeah, we have completed the Venn diagram. Now for the second part, one of these student is picked at random. Find the probability that this student choose biology and chemistry, both, the intersection, that is 39 out of the total students. So 39 students choose both subjects, dividing by the total, that is 140 students. So that is a probability. Question number 8, the grid shows a line L. Part A, find the equation of line L. Give your answer in the form of y equals to mx plus c, equation of line L. So we have the 2 points, the x-intercept and the y-intercept, 4 and 2. So we can find the slope, right? First, let me find the slope. So m value is y2 minus y1 divides x2 minus x1, and the points are x-intercept is 4, 0, and the y-intercept is 0, 2, right? So this is 2 minus 0 and 0 minus 4. Yes, y2 is 2 minus y1 is 0, and x2 is 0 minus x1 is 4. So this is 2 by 4 minus 4, and this is 2 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, right? So y equals to minus 1 by 2 x, and what is c? C is the y-intercept, and we know that the y-intercept is 2, so that is just plus 2. This is the equation of line. Now for part B1, complete the table of values for y equals to 2x plus 5, right? So when x is minus 3, what is y? So y equals to 2 times of minus 3 plus 5, right? 2 times minus 3 is minus 6 plus 5, that is minus 1. Now for second part, on the grid, draw the graph of this. Okay, so we have the points, we can easily draw the graph. When x is minus 5, y is also minus 5. X is minus 5 here, y is minus 5 here. So this is the point, right? X is minus 3, y is minus 1. Minus 3 and minus 1, this point. and 0, 5. When x is 0, y is 5. This point at the top. Let me draw this line, connecting all the 3 points. Yes. This is a line. Okay. Now for part C, write down the coordinates of the point which lies on both line L and the graph of y equals to 2x plus 5. Okay. So basically we have to find the point of intersection of the line L and y equals to 2x plus 5. So this is a point of intersection, right? So as you can see, what is the x coordinate? So this point is 1, right? This straight line. Let me show you. We have, this is the x coordinate of the point of intersection, and this is the y coordinate, right? So what is x coordinate? That is 1, minus 1. This is minus 1.2, right? Minus 1.2, and the y coordinate is 2, 2.4, 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, right? So minus 1.2 and 2.6. This is minus 1.2 and 2.6, right? Now for part D, write down the equation of line that is parallel to y equals to 2x plus 5 and passes through the line 0, 18. Okay. Since the line is parallel to this, so its slope is same, y equals to 2x, right? Okay, and passes through this point. When x is 0, y is 18. Y-intercept is 18 plus 18. So this is a line that is parallel to this line and passes through. The y-intercept is 18. Question number 9 in A part. Complete the table of values for y equals to 12 by x when x is not equals to 0. So when x is minus 6. So what is y? 12 divides minus 6. That is minus 2. And when x is minus 3, 12 divides minus 3, that is minus 4. When x is minus 1, 12 divides minus 1, that is minus 12. Same, 12 divides 1 is 12. 12 by 3 is equals to 4, and 12 by 6 is equals to 2, right? Now for part B, on the grid, draw the graph of y equals to 12 by x, where x is between minus 6 to minus 1 and 1 to 6. Okay, so let's plot the points. Minus 6, minus 2, minus 6 and minus 2, this point, right? And then we have minus 4 and minus 3. When x is minus 4, y is minus 3. Minus 4 and minus 3 is over here. Okay, let me find the scale for the y coordinate, right? So as you can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks, and these 5 blocks is representing 2. So 2 divides 5. Each block is representing 0.4. So where we have minus 2 here. So we need minus 3, right? When x is minus 4, y is minus 3. Where is minus 3? Here x is minus 4. So minus 2 is here, and we add 0.4. So 2.4, and then 2.8. and then 3.2. So this is minus 3 in the middle, right? And minus 4. So let me plot this point in the middle one, this point, right? Okay, the next is when x is minus 3, y is minus 4. Minus 3, minus 4. Minus 3 and minus 4. That is easy, right? Minus 2 and minus 6. Minus 2, we have minus 6, and minus 1 and minus 12. Minus 1, we have minus 12, this point, right? Now for 1, it is 12. When x is 1, y is equals to 12, this point. When x is 2, y is 6, this point. When x is 3, y is 4. 3, y is 4. When x is 4, y is equals to 3. Same, we have 4 units. So this is 2, this is 2.4, this is 2.8, and in the middle we have 3, right? For 4, right? So This is a 0.4 in the middle. Okay, the next point is 6, 2. At 6, we have 2, right? Let me join all the points to get the curve. Make sure the curve passes to each and every point. Now on the other side. Okay, so this is a graph for the function 12 by x, right? Now for part C, on the grid, draw the line y equals to 5. So when y equals to 5, let me draw this line. Y equals to 5. So we have 4 and the 2 4.4, 4.8, and we have 5 in the middle. This is a line y equals to 5, right? Now for part D, use your graph to solve the equation 12 over x equals to 5, right? So at what point it cuts? This is a curve, cuts this point. So in my case, it is that point. Let me find the x and the y coordinate, the x value basically, yeah, because it says just the x value. We have to solve by using graph. Okay, so let me find the x coordinate when the line cuts the curve. So it cuts the curve at this point. And what is the x value? 2, 2.4, 2.2, 2.4. This is 2.4. So x is 2.4, right? Or we can check as well without graph. So if we do x by 12, we have 1 by 5 reciprocal on both sides, and that is x is 12 by 5, right? So what is 12 by 5? 12 divides 5, that is 2.4. Yes, so it means our graph is correct. 12 by 5. Okay, so that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.